The action continuing here on LFG.
And his opponent, from Ghostown, New Hampshire, weighing at 240 pounds, Braxton Cole!
I didn't necessarily get to see all of the cover, but it looks like he's trying to learn, that being Braxton, how to counter judo, which certainly would help him in this matchup. But isn't that something he should have been looking into a couple of weeks ago?
Well, I think if you know Braxton, he's always studying 24/7. The man always has the book with him. He's always reading up on the latest facts that he can apply to what he does in the ring. And when the bell rings, this is a great athlete that's developing right before our very own eyes.
It's also somebody who is easy to naturally dislike.
You would know about that.
Smugness. Oh, yeah, I mean, yes. But, again, I'm not the size of this man. I don't walk around like this man does. He thinks he's better than everybody. There's a hint of arrogance surrounding him, and I don't mean the spray.
I do think that when you have an opponent like Shady, you got to go in with all guns blazing, because Shady has a very different approach. You talk about polar opposites in terms of personality. We're going to see that on display here. Braxton Cole, arrogant, cocky, no doubt about it. Whereas Shady kind of brings a cool, calm, and collected presentation to his in-ring performance.
Well, you see those here watching live action, and they're getting right under the skin of Braxton just a little bit. But when it comes to Shady, you see stepping into the ring, he does seem to be, I would say, at peace for a moment with himself. As a quick submission, Braxton getting right into the bottom rope, and it might be not really knowing the whereabouts of where you're at in the ring. Obviously, this is a different style, a different setting than Shady is used to. As once again, Braxton going to the outside to those here among the WWE universe who might be going right back to studying a little bit.
Look at his body language. It's just not there. It's just moving around.
Just kind of standing around there.
Yeah, it's not real.
And you can hear the instant reactions from the legends in the back. Booker T keeping his eye on this matchup and starting to question some of the antics of these two in the ring. And that's why I go back to saying, when it comes to Shady, he just looks calm, that he's just out there ready to fight, ready for anything to happen.
Well, that's
not as stiff, maybe I should put it, as Braxton.
Well, Braxton pretty much comes in with a great athletic background. There's no question about it. Shady, a little bit different of a background, where he was brought up, obviously, all the way up to here at the Performance Center, where he's implemented his style, his knowledge, as you can see here.
Going right back into another submission for the second time, trying to get that arm bar, shifting weight, shoulders down, and a quick kick out right back up and right back down with another toss. This is everything Braxton apparently was studying to try to counter. Just gets hoisted up in a big body slam. Cover, quick hook of the leg, and a kick out.
Well, there's certainly a lot of studying going on, but
Those judo-style arm drags look pretty good.
Oh, it looked real good.
no lessons can be learned like while it happens in the ring.
And this is going to be a hard lesson maybe for Shady on the outside here with Braxton. Braxton feeling the effects early on with the left elbow, the left shoulder, trying to rub some feeling into it. Someone who we've seen here on LFG has seen him around the Performance Center very easily. One that likes to speak his mind, does not care about ramifications for his actions, doesn't really care what others think about him, and is not afraid to cut a corner.
Yeah, this is second match we're seeing for Shady in LFG competition here. First one we saw against Anthony. Did well, but now it's going to be an opportunity for him to show what he's all about. And he needs to show Shawn Michaels that, and right now he's showing that he can take a beating.
Cover, and another kick out. And again, when it comes to Shawn Michaels, it comes to head coach of the Performance Center, Matt Bloom. They're all watching this very closely. They all dissect every little thing, and you know that, JB. Even from the way someone just walks through the curtain, to the way they get into the ring, to the way if something goes awry, how they handle themselves.
Well, certainly you got to expect the unexpected and be ready for anything. And that's part of the development. That's part of what we're seeing every week here on LFG, is that development in action, courtesy of our legends.
And if you go back to the debut this year, this season of Season 3 of LFG, a life and a career can change in a matter of a moment, and perhaps this match can change right here as Shady took a little too much time. Cole executing that neck breaker, a little hangman style. Is this going to be enough? into the cover, and that right shoulder coming off the mat.
We saw so much great advice from Booker T in this episode for Braxton Cole. What do you think Booker brings to the table as a legend, as a coach, as a mentor, as somebody who spent more time with Booker than anybody around here?
Well, JB, look, when it comes to Booker T, when he preaches something, when he speaks, you want to listen. He is a man who has done more in this business than a lot will ever get a chance to say that they've done. Look how long he's been around, so you talk about longevity. Take a look at all the premier matches he's had, WrestleMania, main events. Think about all the championships he's won, 6 world titles. He says something to you, you should write it down, you should take it home, and you should study it. And hopefully, that's what everyone is doing here on Legends and Future Greats. And this, I think, would be big for Shady if he's able to get a win, if he's able to pick up some momentum.
Great combination there from Shady. Is certainly in the driver's seat for this one. Ooh. Oh, wow, unique.
Not able to get it done. Didn't know who had the worst of the counter on that, but it was a nice takedown by Shady. Braxton right now seems to be on Dream Street and going for the 3rd time. Will it be the charm? Trying to get that submission locked in. Arm is extended, JB.
This could do it.
And look at the positioning. Braxton far away from that bottom rope. Is Cole going to tap? Shifted away for a moment, had to kick out, relinquish the hold to continue this match. Back up and oh! Throat first goes Shady. Turns right around. And for Braxton Cole, high impact offense, center of the ring. Cole victorious.
Here is your winner, Braxton Cole!
Shady lacked a little intensity, I think.
The Future Greats will hear from the coaches when we come back.